what terrible puns we get tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So, when last we met here at the Atlantic City Carnival from Hell, we last solved the comet, which, yeah, looks like it. And the broken pieces of asteroid you see falling down from the tail. We have cleared 3 of the 4 letters. All we have to do now is clear K. And it starts with, I don't know what to make of this, but laugh in the dark.
yeah, the
Oh,
real question is it a misspelling or is it some kind of terrible pun that we're going to find out later?
alright. Nice easy warm up to start here. We have ourselves a little puzzle. Uh, you are the piece that I'm after. You go here, and you go up here. I'm just gonna assemble the sign first, and then we'll worry about the rest.
Yeah, that should give us a better idea of what goes above and below.
Yep. And I screwed something up here. You go. No,
Oh,
you
well,
don't.
you
You don't probably
arc.
go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. The title's right up here.
Yep.
Okay. And
Oh, and you got ghost up there in the letters, so you could probably hook that right in.
yeah. Where's the
Your
rest
T
of?
is bottom left. Yeah.
Oh, these probably go
Yeah, it's like a castle, so it's all uneven.
right. All right. Let's put these in some kind of order then.
Well, that S goes with that little loop. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There we go. You go there, and no, you probably belong over here, and then you go there. And where's the other chunk of building right there? And let's line up the jaws. Yes, like that. And like that. And like this. And there's another one someplace right down there.
And then
And,
the signs, you just got to split them right.
yep.
Actually, surprisingly easy.
Now the crowd of peoples. You're probably.
You have little tiny white bits that look like they will line up with the bottom of your carts. If you look at the very top.
Ah, yes, very good. That's not it. That's definitely. No, you were probably right. You go there. And you go over here. Or someplace. No, you go there.
Well, that has a gap on the end, so that feels like it should be an end.
Hmm. Yeah, but there's a little bit of border on the right side there that doesn't move with the rest of the
Oh, maybe
piece.
it goes next to the stairs or something then.
Maybe these stripes will help. So
Yeah,
let's.
the stairs definitely don't go all the way to the left there because they have two little white nubs at the top. I think
Right.
they go.
Ah, yes, good call. Okay, cool. So there's where the people. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, now the stripes. There we go. Hello.
Okay, I was not expecting it to actually take us through.
That's what it seems to be doing, and now what? Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, goody, an invisible maze.
I've never seen one of these before.
Is this going to be like the other one where it just secretly has a pass through?
Uh, Possible. Sure is dark in here.
I wish that like when you hit them, it would at least like keep the wall. Like you've hit it, you know where it is now.
Right. I can't see a thing. Can you?
I feel like it's suspicious that something popped up.
Mm, aren't there supposed to be monsters or something?
That's concerning.
Just a bit. I don't even know where the hell I am right now.
What is this game actually called again? Like, what's the carnival's name? I always forget.
The carnival is called Hazard Park. The game we're playing is at the carnival.
Hazard Park.
Hazard Park.
Maybe it's not monsters. Maybe it's like a cesspool.
Maybe. We've seen enough signs of it. I'm not going to say that one out loud.
Yeah, they're not even trying to spell it in a totally not racist way.
Hmm.
Okay, I did at least check and Google this level real quick to see if there was like a super easy pass through on this one again.
Mm-hmm.
There's not. So it's just
I want my
wiggling around.
I want my money back. I must be progressing if it's giving us lines.
Yeah.
Can you tell where I am right now looking at whatever you found?
Yes.
Okay. I'm kind of
Down.
just groping around at random here.
Do you want cheater directions?
What's
Are
that?
you impatient and annoyed yet?
No, not yet. Wait, what was that?
What? Oh, the vague direction you want to go from here is right again.
Yeah, I can see where the um, exit is.
Well, now you have to kind of go up and left again a bit. It's not going to be totally easy. Oh, and then you should be actually really close, I think, if I'm guesstimating where you are correctly. Can you go any further
No.
left?
Oh, just someone in another car. This seems to be working. And that's that. Alright, and
I'm looking at the maze with the actual walls, and it is literally meant to make you dance around everywhere.
hey, who spit on me?
You're gonna hit all the way in the upper right corner and then have to wiggle your way back down and around.
What a waste of time.
Okay, but
God,
it's
God damn it,
concerning
of course not.
that things are spelled a little bit off.
Like a Chinese instruction manual trying to write in English. Which actually I had today. I was given the gift of a 401 little Game Boy looking thing. Works really well, just not written right. Stupid ride.
Are you getting like all those stupid ads for Temu for like super cheap shopping direct from like Chinese suppliers?
Oh shit.
Wow, that's long.
That was all. It was also the second screen. And no, I haven't been anywhere where I would get those kinds of ads.
They've been popping up like all over the place in some of my mobile games.
Mm,
But the funny thing is, like, all the descriptions are weird because they're very clearly like weird generic versions of things.
yeah.
Yeah, can you go back to the screen right before that? Oh, you have to go all the way back. Oh my God, are they gonna make us do the maze again if we want to read it? Oh no.
No.
All right.
No matter how often the Laugh in the Dark monsters were rebuilt, the Vandals always destroyed them all by the end of the season. But there was one old exhibit that managed to survive the years. It was a throwback to the days of the traveling carnival, and it was the ugliest, most disgusting fabrication you could imagine. Someone had wrapped a real human skeleton with leather in such a way that it actually resembled shriveled human skin. And that same someone had gone to the pains of adding real human hair in all the appropriate places. It looked revolting and smelled even worse. The workers had hung this thing from its neck by a hangman's noose and, not appreciating its possible antique value, spray painted it in fluorescent green. In 1978, a film crew rented the Laugh in the Dark for a night of shooting, and when a makeup man applied powder to the thing, its arm fell off. The police were called, for it suddenly became clear to all that this was an actual corpse. In fact, it was the body of an Old West outlaw put on display around 1910, as was the custom at that time, and over the years, its owners had simply lost track of the fact that it was real. This is a true story. I was there.
Wild.
Incredible. You were saying about Timu ads?
Oh, just that like half of them are like weirdly misspelled and just have weird shit going on in them. And it'll be like, yes, you can buy this thing for like $2.03. And it'll be like decidedly off-brand superheroes. Like, you ever see those pictures where like it looks like a weird mismatch of superheroes and has a weird name?
Yeah. And that was the first thing I thought the first time I ever saw one of those ads. The first words that caught my eye were app new users only. And I'm like, you're obviously a scam because you're obviously illiterate. That's
Well,
not the right order of words.
it's basically like a really bizarre, creepy, cheap Amazon marketplace. So it's like all the people who pretty much make stuff for American manufacturers anyway, selling stuff direct
Hmm.
through Temu. So some of it's legit, but I'm very suspicious of their app.
I mean, to my understanding,
Yeah,
they're also as Chinese as TikTok is, if that tells you people out there anything.
yeah, but it's like they'll push to have notifications enabled on your phone. They want a lot of permissions, that sort of thing. Those are the
Yeah.
complaints I'm seeing.
Oh
Some of
yeah.
the I know from church ordered a couple things because it was just too temptingly cheap. And they said like it was okay. You get what you pay for. And some
Yeah.
of the things have been really reasonable, but also like it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't trust it. But then I don't trust really anything, so
But I do always enjoy a good weird ad on Facebook, so
if I need to laugh at somebody's expense, it's a good thing. Right, the hammer. Oh, joy, another jigsaw. First things first, sign. Next thing, there's a question here, and it looks like it goes along with the brick wall on the bottom. How does this ride achieve its high velocity?
all right, well then you can line up the steps.
Yep, and the corkscrew too. And here's a step. And, uh,
And that gives us the little shuttle.
right. Oops. I'm going to take this and move it over here, out of the way of the shuttle. And there's that.
Oh,
And
and then
then,
you just have to hook up the sign.
yep. Oops. There we go.
That was a shockingly easy one, honestly.
Hmm. So, how does this ride achieve its high velocity? Oh, do I get to do this?
Oh, apparently no, you only get to look at the implication. That's a little
You know,
disappointing.
In a way, that's great. In another way, that sucks because I
Okay, but
really.
hold on. So I understand that they're going for like the strongman's thing where the hammer hits it and it bounces up into the sky, but
Uh huh.
you call that pole a corkscrew.
Yeah.
And it is angled like it's not just a pole, it's a corkscrew,
Yeah.
which pains me because that means that it spins.
Yeah.
That sounds awful and nauseating. Oh my god,
This could.
that would be a terrible ride.
If you don't have gravity training, this could get you killed. And even if you did, it could get you killed.
Sounds like the worst.
Uh, there really is nowhere to trigger this thing. I'm very sad.
Yeah, I would have liked to see it.
Well,
Not to ride it. Riding it sounds terrible, but I would have loved to see it.
see, I'm the crazy ass who would ride it just to see how it felt.
I
Like,
definitely don't have gravity training.
I've done gyro rides before, and actually, one time when there were, I think it was National Night Out in my town, they had a couple carnival rides like this and a mini roller coaster or something. I did sit ups while I was on the gyro thing. People were looking at me like I was nuts.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
I mean, it's a very good workout. Lost and found a
Elect.
a concatenation puzzle, and well, we know what we're doing. Here we go. That looks okay. That doesn't. Nope. 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 No, that's
Gotta be
probably
the
the
first
beginning.
one if it's a capital T, so that's going to be your last bit.
Actually,
All
let's
right.
see if I can.
The souvenir shop.
Yeah. All right. So that
Yeah, I
wasn't
don't.
correct.
Yeah.
That is. That is. Yep. Nope. The souvenir shop. Oh God, a double concatenation. Well, let's see what happens. I don't like that top row. Actually, let's see if we can make sense of it. Haunted house and merry-go-round.
In your T. Yeah. There you go.
And three of them. Hmm. The bottom one is the upchuck ride, which was called what again? Alpine upchuck. So if we can line up Alpine upchuck, we'll get the other two.
Oh, colossal coronary.
Oh, I did something in the wrong order.
Yeah, you got Appline instead of Alpine.
There we go. Tilt-a-wretch, colossal coronary, and Alpine upchuck.
Why is everything left? Oh, now
Oh my
something's to the right.
God. Well, here's our help if we find we need it. Can we make sense of one of these?
A chiropractor. Third one down.
Yep, and lost and found on the bottom.
I think you were right before. Yeah.
Oh, I see. They have it all without space. Oh, there's your spaces right there. There we go. Ought and fu. Bottomize. Is that like sodomize or
I think it's lobotomizer.
oopo poo?
Oop oh puke.
Yep.
Well, I was right about lobotomizer. Oh boy.
What have we got here? A lost and found. I see jacket. And there are 25 items total. And I guess that's things you could potentially lose.
Yeah,
Keychain.
you got keychain. Little
Laptop.
sister.
Laptop computer. I see little sister
Little
below it. Suitcase.
wooden leg. Two below little sister. The second L.
I found earphones. Oops.
Basketball. Two below wooden leg.
Tennis racket.
Tennis racket? What kind of lost and found is this?
Wallet.
Blade. One below
Sunglasses.
keychain.
One below
Blade.
keychain. Blade.
Yeah, but it's switchblade.
Yeah, it sure is. This should tell you what kind of carnival this is, as if we didn't have an idea already. Lipstick. Briefcase.
Knapsack. All the
Uh,
way to the right, upper corner.
aha. You know what I want to find on this?
Overcoat. Two over from knapsack.
I want to find virginity somewhere in this word search.
But what ride wouldn't kill you long enough to get laid?
Uh,
Maybe the funhouse?
yeah, maybe. Right, 9 to go. Jesus. What else have we got? Alright. See what we can find.
We got 9 left and we haven't found any diagonals, so I'm sure we got some that way.
Well, let's start there.
Okay, but now that we read the other ones aloud, these are just so funny to me.
Uh huh.
'Cause they just. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back one.
Gotta cycle around. Stand by.
My brain tried to catch on something. No, it was a trick.
What could possibly be enlightening about Zintatquia? Bub. I see these letters and I'm thinking plural fluid.
Huh.
Berace.
Yeah. I hate when they're like almost words.
Yeah.
Hawks.
No, that's the other game.
The other game?
Oregon Trail.
Oh.
You lose oxen in that game. It happens to me at the worst goddamn time.
No, I read Cox.
Oh, you read this?
Yes. So when you said Oregon Trail, I was like, where in Oregon Trail do you accidentally lose your cock?
Would you would you like me to answer that?
I guess you could freeze it off.
Well, that and I
Shoot it
mean,
while hunting.
and you can actually you can write anything you want in the journal on the first Windows edition.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Some of these are just funny to read in my head.
Ha! Happy. Oh,
Mhm.
sweater. Mm, tweet.
It's X now, so you have to call it Zeeting.
Yes. Yes. Right. Sorry.
It's funny because, like, if you think about the way an X is pronounced, I guess in certain languages it makes a sh sound, so a lot of people are calling it shitter.
That's very good.
Styling.
Yep.
Never would have caught that one.
Actually, I once expanded upon a joke from, I think it was The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Let's just relax and turn on the radio. Would you like am or fm?
Hmm.
Or, since we're in the 21st century, would you prefer gzm instead? Maybe I am blind, but I'm not seeing anything on this diagonal.
Yeah, go a little faster and just.
Yeah, okay. Hyperspeed.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like hyperspeed, but I think both of us, our brains usually catch a
Spee.
Tibsorks.
Hiking boots.
Well, there you go.
I'm not finding these on. Up, there's one. Notebook.
There you go. I was gonna say usually there's at least one at an angle.
Hairspray.
Yeah, but I think notebook's it.
Alright.
Other angle.
Let's go. Okay.
But you want to try sideways?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll try this first.
all right.
Scarf.
Scarf. Yeah.
Purse. Is that something? Zip gun?
What?
Oh my god.
Apparently.
Well, okay then.
That's the weirdest part because some of these games have ones that you're just not expecting to be real words.
Yeah.
Or like you catch half a word and then you're like, oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't wind up being anything then. Sneakers. So there are no upward diagonals, just the one fucking notebook on the.
I
Did they board it up? They sure did. Well, alright
guess
then.
once it's empty, you're not allowed to find anything anymore.
Yeah. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, or whatever it
Shirt
is.
and splatter.
Okay. I'm going to
Gotta
go.
admit that I read it as shit and splatter at first.
Who says it's not? I'm waiting for it. Hell, I may just refer to it as that anyway. Um, there.
There you go.
And here.
It looks like you have to move that whole thing over because there are curves for the other side.
Yep, there we go. So there's that, and there's that.
And the words must be the bottom.
Yep. So you go down there.
I'm guessing that's buy. Yeah.
Buy
Buy in
buy an overpriced T-shirt and
and paint it.
ruin it with paint.
All right then. How many paint splatters are we getting here?
I believe I've counted 20 thus far. 22. Okay, Picasso, that'll be $128.16 for the 11 gallons of paint.
So if there's 22 and it's 11 gallons, I guess that's a half a gallon per splatter.
That's a lot.
What, you don't have half a gallon per splatter?
Not me. I prefer to drip it down like some kind of Chinese water torture. I'm also no Jackson Pollock, so what do I know? So that theory about potentially getting laid on one of these rides? Oh, I
I'm concerned. I guess we could try and attach all the blues together. That's probably the easiest place to start.
So that looks like it may form a pearl necklace or something.
So half a gallon per splatter in the pearl necklace, huh?
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Um,
You're welcome.
yeah. Um, thanks. Actually, maybe I'll. Dear
Okay,
God.
one above where your mouse is at, I think is the corner piece to that round one in the middle. So it replaces the three little blue rocks. No,
Let me
one
go
over.
back.
And
So you're saying over here?
yes. Yeah, see, to make a big blue rock. And then
Oh,
bottom.
oh, this looks like it might be a face.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
So let's have this, and
Oh, it might be a dog. Maybe the blue is like a collar or something, or
it might be. Yeah, maybe. Let's see how much else I can piece together. Where's the other nose corner? There. Um, all right, let me see if I can find the rest of its face. Uh oh, what happened? Testing. Did it fall out for you too?
yeah,
Discord must have just taken a shit.
yeah, like the whole app went weirdly blank and then disconnected.
Hmm.
Maybe that's a sign that they're actually trying to fix the stupid updates they made.
Yeah, yeah, maybe, but I would think they'd have a separate deployment for desktop than they would mobile. But I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but sometimes when you update on the back end,
Yeah,
weird stuff happens.
yeah. Depends on the company, I guess. Anyway, let's press on here then. You can see the face, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's move on.
I thought maybe it was a dog, but now I think it's just a round guy.
That's a pretty funky looking guy.
Hmm. Maybe it is a weird dog, and those are supposed to be paws that are blue.
Well, if that's a guy, then Jesus, he's bigger than I am.
It's like a weird happy face. Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
And instead of pearl necklace, its mouth is wide open. Alright, well, what does that give us? Oh, goody, another jigsaw.
I'm guessing we're gonna have jigsaws of the different funhouse rooms. So that was the entrance, and this must be some kind of trap, since I can read trap down below.
Alright, so watch out for trap doors.
No, I think it's two up from where you're at.
Ah, very good. Alright, so we have a vertical wall. Let's see if we can build that first.
You might be better off doing your vertical stripes than the line.
Yeah, maybe. Let's do that. Oh, that's good. Right, and here we start to see it getting darker. So is that you? No, it isn't.
I think it's two in from the left. Yeah, that one.
Mm,
Two in from, sorry, third one in from the left. One up where you're at now.
okay,
One up, one left.
very good.
There you go.
And there's a little snippet of green right there. No, you know that one's right. What of this here red stripe though?
Oh, narrow.
On the vertical wall. Oh, I see a guideline here. Okay, that's
And the
that.
top of your arrow is right there. So just build your arrow and move it along the wall, I guess, till we figure out where it belongs.
Right.
You need to move that middle piece.
Mm.
That one over, yeah. So
Are
then you got
you?
your arrow.
All right. So that all looks fine now. Do you belong there? Yes, you do.
Then
And
the arrow can't be right. The arrow has to move over. It doesn't line up with the stripes.
yeah, the arrow's got to go further down. All right, I have the
I think
trapdoor.
over. Yeah, it's got to go one over to the right. No, other way. Yeah,
Oh, over here.
the right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that lines up good. You go there. You go up here. Cool. There we go.
Wild.
Beware of falling objects.
That looks like, yeah.
Okay, so we have that right. There's
Mm,
you two, and
and the walkway.
right. So
Upper right.
right. So let's build this. Um, all of this may have to go up.
No, I think your red door has to come down one.
Okay, let's keep doing that. Now to make the pretty stripes match up.
Yeah, I think your upper right corner is your actual middle piece. Or maybe one over from there. Yeah.
That lines up. The diamond
Well, I
patterns
think,
are gonna help us here. That's not it. That's it.
yep,
Okay, the top is starting to come together. I do not have the left
yeah.
side right. That one's good. That one's good.
And I think your other piece of falling block just pops right in.
Mm, got it. Oh
Oh, I
shit,
didn't notice
somebody's under
the
there.
leg sticking out.
Yep, somebody dead. Hoy. Look out.
Electric shocks.
Look out for electric shocks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's probably ceiling. Yeah, yeah, that's ceiling. And the red looking orifice, and there's a little teeny sliver of red right here, and a little teeny sliver of red there, and electric light that kind of takes the form of,
A weird lightning bolt.
yeah, um,
Oh, your tiny point is your bottom right corner.
yep.
Replace it with weird. Yeah, that
So
one goes.
so that goes there,
I
and
think it goes one over because you need the tip right there.
what do I need where?
Okay, go left. More left, almost all the way left. And up. That tip might need to be one over to the right.
There we go. It's a pretty shape. Man, that looks painful.
I don't know how Hazard Park makes any money.
I don't either.
Nobody comes back
How
because they all
many?
die.
Hmm, 27 puzzles left in 5 attractions. Colossal Coronary.
Wait, is that's it for the funhouse?
That was it. We have a little
I
plus
thought there
sign next
were
to
gonna
it.
be three. Huh?
No, everybody's dead, I guess. Oh, look what we have
Oh.
here. One of these guys again.
Big ace at me. Well, I'm like medium-sized ace. Bag.
The eye is frozen.
Well, statistically, they probably don't want to keep any of the words that are already there just because they're friggin' annoying. So,
Yeah.
what else? Have an I in the middle.
Mm,
Really, just big makes sense unless it's like cig, maybe? Like a cigarette? Or gig? Ice. Oh, gay. Make one of them gay. Hmm.
oh, I think I just saw it, and I think you're going to enjoy this.
Big ace gym. Wait, so we only had to change the bottom one a tiny bit? Because it
Yeah.
started with big ace.
Yep.
That's surprising.
Is this one for the pictures?
No.
Okay.
Disappointed that they didn't make us try that hard.
Oh God, look at the incline.
Oh,
This,
wait, everyone we get, are they going to go up? Because that's kind of fun.
I guess so. Oh, it's
It
probably.
can.
There we go. I don't even know which one was frozen. Oh boy. I think big is a theme here.
Yeah, I think you're right because we've had two bigs. Um, let's make the yeah. Wait, then the big gym stayed the same?
Apparently.
Weirdly boring. Okay, so I think we can
Oh,
safely put big. We can put big at the top here.
what the hell? Let's keep going with ace.
Yeah, why not? Yet, hey, this feels too easy. I'm suspicious.
So am I. Uh
Oh.
oh. Oh boy. Giant price. Well, here we go.
Well, I'm gonna bet that's a capital. It's wrong. Maybe S. So not that many words easily end with O.
Ho, Matt.
I think we're looking for so. Back out. Yeah, there you go. So no, doesn't
Negative.
make any. Oh, there you go. So much.
Okay. So
That's so
much.
much. Cost. So
So much to build. Okay,
build.
I think
That
I
makes sense.
that this ride costs so much to build that.
Oh.
Oh
Oh no.
shit! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
All
my
right.
god!
So I mean, if it's
Oh,
an apostrophe, then it's probably like an nt or something. So that should be easy to find. There you go. That looks. Oh, couldn't
couldn't
afford.
couldn't afford to finish it. Oh my god!
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh no.
Oh my god! This ride cost so much to build that they couldn't afford to finish it. Oh
Oh
god!
no. Click mouse to continue.
No!
This is like the hammer. They just want to show us and not.
God!
That's terrible.
Oh my god! Roach race.
Oh, it's one of these again. Okay.
Okay. Well, the word I see is Rome.
Yeah.
So why don't I start by placing it in the center and see where that gets me?
I
Uh,
think you're close. Yeah.
somewhere reasonable. Okay, cool.
Rank.
I'm detecting a theme. They start with R and they are
Well,
four
it is
letters.
roach race, so it makes sense to stick with starting with R's. Rude. Also, it looks like they're kind of sticking with the center,
You
which
wanna
is surprisingly easy.
you wanna place bets
On what?
on
What
which?
roach
Uh huh.
in?
Uh huh.
I don't know. My luck with Carl means that I'm not sure that I think I could win a bet.
Fucking shelf. Reek.
Freak?
Nope. Other way.
Yeah, you gotta move your E over still.
Oh, I see. It didn't take. Something's not right here. Ah, there we go. It goes like this. 5 is starting to run ahead. And yes, romp. So they're all 8 pieces in some kind of broken 3 form.
You're way faster at this than I ever would be.
Eh,
Rude.
ruse, yes. I don't know. I've been doing this for years.
Well, this kind of puzzle would definitely take me a lot longer if it was just me.
But that just means we're even better together.
Yeah, I catch the words fast. I'm not so good at the puzzles.
Rock. No, rook. I mean, really, all I'm doing here is like, what's the word? Where's the dead center? And that's kind of my starting place. Saves me the trouble for most of these anyway.
Actually feels a little weird that they're all in the center.
I think 5 just won. And what else have we got here? One of these. Okay.
Did that say 5? I think it's telling you bug 5 would win. No, that? Yeah, that bug 5 would win.
How would you have known that bug 5 would win? No.
No one.
No one. No one bet on it. I think is what I'm seeing.
Because no one bet.
Because no one bet on it. Wit. I think this one deserves a picture.
You want me to grab it?
Please do.
Give me one sec to actually turn my mouse on.
Oh, sorry.
Well, when I leave my mouse on, I keep accidentally hitting it, and then it shades the bottom and top.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been turning it off so I don't keep in it.
Mm.
Are we throwing this in PC?
Put it in stream. And then tag Wit. Yes, wonderful.
Oh, all 6. All 6 were? Yeah, all 6. Where? Oh, what if all 6 were
We're,
bet? There's only 5. What do you mean 6?
what is he getting at?
Box.
He box. Whole box.
Box of bugs. Whole box of bugs would accidentally spill.
Into the crowd.
What are you doing, Belle?
And now the loop o
Really?
puke.
Really? Well, give me 1 second. I feel like this is gonna sound weird, but I need a snack.
Yeah, by all means. It's a jigsaw anyway, so I'm just gonna assemble it.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Stop trying to sit on Bowie.
Boy, how many of these are there? Somewhere there's a little snippet of green.
Snack acquired, and dog stole my spot.
Aw. Does this one look fun to you?
Excuse me, Jingle Bells. Can you move? I'm here. Yeah, you can stay on my lap, but you can't have my spot. Those are the rules. Oh, so wait, it's like a spring in the middle, and then lots of spinnies.
Yep. This looks down.
Truthfully,
This looks
awful.
downright mad.
If I was actually going on this ride, I definitely would not want a snack.
But you're not. How do customers
Correct.
describe this thrilling ride?
Oh, letters. Okay.
Is this a basic scramble? Offensive.
Huh, that does make sense. See your little nose. Get your nose out of my snack.
Repulsive. Did it just elevate?
Yes.
Revolting. I think we see a theme here.
Disgusting?
Mm.
Get your nose away from my cheese. My cheese, not your cheese.
Nauseating.
Oh, the spinnies are gone now. It's all the way up there. Just because you're on my lap does not mean you get to try and stick your face in my snack. Back off. She is desperate to give me her. Oh no!
Well,
That is the worst.
oh my god.
So don't stand under the lupo puke.
No. Speaking of meteor showers. Oh god. And I feel like we're a little late on this one, but first aid.
Well, first aid's got to be at the end, I guess. Makes sense in a weird, sort of horrible way.
I guess so.
All right,
Pull.
pulled groin, kidney stone.
Are these illnesses and injuries?
I think they are.
21 total. So, pulled groin,
Um,
kidney stones,
but
whisker
that
burn.
says whisker burn.
Yes, it does. Uh, dislocated shoulder.
Dislocated shoulder.
Um,
Gum disease.
gum disease. Third degree burn.
Um, ingrown toenail.
Yes, right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Spit.
Nosebleed. Slightly to the right.
Ha. Stubbed toe. Splinter.
Splinter.
Hmm.
Hangnail. Two down. Three down.
Hangnail. Hangnail.
Wait, did splinter not work?
Splinter didn't take.
Oh, you got the J.
I suppose I did. I didn't notice that.
Bee sting.
Bee sting.
Earache. Spinal injury.
My god. Toothache.
Concussion. First line.
Yep. Rat bite.
Skin rash. Under pulled groin canal. Skin
Well,
rash.
well, that would certainly go one to the other, huh? Bletching. Oh, double chin. Double chin. That's not an injury.
Double chin. That's a fact of life when you are even a tiny bit heavy.
Yep. All right.
Thinking we're gonna have some angled ones.
Knife wound.
Oh no, maybe not. There's only one to go. I'm not sure what it says about us that we found these that quickly.
Maybe because we're sick and this kind of thing is intriguing to us. I think I got it. Vitamin deficiency. From a carnival? I mean, I guess eating the shit you eat here.
Yeah, I went. I went on a trip to Georgia one time when my cousin was graduating school.
Yeah.
We ate out all the time. And the one or two times we had dinner with the very nice Southern lady that she was housed with while she was down there, and with my aunt in Alabama who likes to deep fry things. And after a week of eating all of that food, I definitely felt terrible and had like a serious vitamin deficiency.
Yeah.
Like it was all delicious, but
not healthy.
Not a lot of typical fruits and vegetables when you're eating out and everything is highly salted.
I see bad breath. It is another 21.
Food poisoning.
Food poisoning. Jock itch.
Athlete's foot. Up and to the right.
Got it.
Diaper rash. Off of jock itch.
I see water on the...
You got two W's.
Did you say diaper rash off of
diaper
jock
rash
itch?
off of jock itch, yeah, and the I for itch.
That's somebody's sense of humor. Chest pains. Heartburn.
Burn.
Dandruff. Bloodshot eyes. Um, Constipation. Hemorrhoids. I think we're.
Bunion. Right above first aid on the third B in.
Oh, here. Bunion.
Mm-hmm. But you got bunions. I think it's plural.
We're finally seeing the black lung. We're finally seeing the results of this place. Liver spots.
Fallen arches.
Body odor.
Improved liver spots and black lung. Fallen arches.
Which spot in black lung?
Two left.
Oh, I see it. This is amazing, truly. Why are we having such an easy time finding the medical maladies and not anything else in this godforsaken place?
Well, I don't know about you, but
Amnesia.
me, I look up all of this shit whenever I didn't feel well. I'd be like, "Am I dying of something?"
Oh, I see. You're one of those doomsday patients.
No, no, just WebMD was really dangerous when it first came out. Tan
Tan
lines.
lines. Okay. Come on, give me something really obscure.
I'm not really. I see pool right by where you're at, but it's not attached to anything.
Earwax.
One to go. You think we actually have an angled one in here? Because I'm not
No, we
catching any.
no, we don't. Ulcer. Ulcers. Wow, a lot of things wrong with a lot of people. Oh,
I like how dandruff made it into like a park first aid, though. Like, how strange.
amazing. Chapped lips, and there's 20 this time. How many of these could we possibly have?
Whooping cough. Second line up in the right corner.
Whooping
Whooping cough.
cough.
Impotence.
Ah! Oh,
Blindness. Two below impotence is blindness. Because, if you do that too much, you go blind.
do what exactly?
Exactly.
Ah, I was kind of hoping you'd say it.
If you
Hysteria.
just want me to say, you can just ask me to say masturbation. It's okay.
No, that's okay. That's rather tasteless for an online stream. Family friendly, you know. You can't be saying words like masturbation.
No, it's terrible to say masturbation.
Absolutely.
It can cause blindness.
Yep. Scarlet fever, asthma, leprosy.
Combustion? Oh, spontaneous combustion.
Wow. Hairy
Oh,
palms.
mortis. Rigor mortis. Two below spontaneous combustion. Rigor mortis.
Oh my god.
You can fix that with first aid.
Amazing. Uh, this big space is empty. There's got to be stuff here.
Oh, yeah. But
Whip,
I'm skimming through and I'm wondering if they're all angled.
whiplash.
Oh,
Tonsillitis.
insanity. Insanity.
Got it. Insanity. Paranoia. Laryngitis.
Four left.
Yes, how many more maladies can we possibly... Oh,
I want to know why you're going to Carnival first aid for impotence.
um, is nobody else around? Mumps. I'm very happy we got measles because, Oregon Trail obsession. Please tell me there's cholera or dysentery. Chicken pox. Only one to go.
You open for cholera?
I am. Cholera, dysentery, or typhoid. They're the ones I really want.
Oh, I'm so mad because in between whiplash and tonsillitis, it's so close to saying fuck. It says fuck.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Anyway, I'm guessing it's jet lag. It is jet lag, and fuck stayed highlighted. How about that shit? I mean,
Wild.
pretty much, right?
There we go.
How many puzzles are left in this last thing? One puzzle. And it's in the future.
I'm a little bit afraid. What does
Me.
it hold for Hazard Park? And down below it says sitting ducks.
Um,
Guess some words.
I don't have any idea for this.
Um. Well, use. All right. A quick Google says the final puzzle of the game is a crossword puzzle using code words from the previous attractions.
Code words from the previous attractions.
Well, let's look at the attraction names. Maybe we'll get some ideas for words to throw in there.
All right. Sitting ducks.
Bummer. Try bummer for the first one. Go back, put in
Actually,
bummer for the first word. Bummer across the top.
do
Okay,
you have
Skyway.
a way to write these down
What do you mean?
so that we don't have to keep shooting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Like we can just take a kind of like pop down each of these so we know which rides we're checking.
Yeah, give me a second.
All right.
All right, it made the screen really small, so
All right. So
you're gonna have to
once you're ready, I'll list you.
Skyway.
Yep, I'll list you the rides first. So Skyway,
Mm-hmm.
parking lot,
Okay.
river ride,
Okay.
world's biggest,
Okay.
skin the cat,
Okay.
bumper cars,
Okay.
hall of mirrors,
Okay.
laugh in the dark. Oh, I see what you're doing. And
Okay.
finally, the men's room.
Men's room.
The men's room.
Okay. Do you want me to just leave this list in that channel and leave it for people so they can be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, if
Because
you
I'll
want.
press it.
Yeah, put sitting ducks at the top though. So okay. And Skyway up there. From the Skyway, you can really see all of the.
Oh, it was the trash. Let's try trash.
All right, write that down. And parking lot. Even though the parking is free, it still costs you plenty.
All right.
And
Plenty.
river ride. When the fake mechanical animals become too costly to fix, the management decided to use live ones instead.
Right.
World's biggest. Sauerkraut, mustard, ketchup, onions, relish, cheese, and a trip to the hospital.
All right.
And skin the cat. Skin the cat was where? There. Win a pair of catskin slippers, only $1. I don't
There
see.
more.
I don't know. I don't see anything highlighted.
What was the answer? Do you remember the original part of the puzzle?
I
Maybe it
no.
was
I do not.
earlier.
I do not. I'll keep this in my head. Win a pair of catskin slippers, only $1. Whatever. Moving on. Bumper cars was way back here.
Where's the puzzle?
I don't see anything here either. All right. Hall of Mirrors. Of course, there's always the shortcut. And laugh in the dark. I'm not reading all of this again, but the capital word is corpse.
All right. And then the
And
men's, right?
and cherry. All right, so I know 8 out of 10. All right, so what were the code words that we did pick up here? Skyway.
Trash,
Parking lot.
plenty.
River ride.
Fake.
World's biggest.
Trip.
Skin the
The
cat.
next lab ones.
Okay. Hall of mirrors.
Short.
Laugh in the dark. Men's room.
Cherry.
So that question you asked earlier about how they made any money? Apparent,
Bankruptcy.
apparently they didn't. So now,
Oh, wait. I remember bumper cars should be whiplash, I think. If the P is there.
how do you figure?
Because I remember a joke about whiplash when they were hitting each other. I just can't remember what it said.
All right. And that leaves skin the cat.
Right, and obviously we do not appear to need other words going down because Mahai and Tolorf don't make any sense. So what has a U in that would make sense for skin the cat?
I'm
Um,
going to take a running, flying stab given what all we've seen at this place so far. And I'm going to shoot dark at Asylum.
sounds right to me. There you
It's
go.
Asylum. What does the future hold for Hazard Park? Bankruptcy.
What? It's just did apartments pop up? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, it's a living complex, and this yellow car is all. And the driver is. Is that the ending? Is there no fucking thing?
Sorry, they're bankrupt and they sold it to developers, so now it's apartment complex.
You're telling me that's the ending?
That's a letdown.
It really is. I'm sad now. Oh well. That's that's fucking Carnival, I guess. All right. Well, it's not even 10 o'clock our time yet. Surely there's another thing we can do to kill some time. You know what? How about Oregon Trail?
Why not?
All right, people, so you're going to get a little bonus out of us tonight. All right, let's see how
Hi, get
quick we
out of
can.
my face, dog. Belle is like here looking at me like I want a cracker because I got like crackers and cheese as my snack.
Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
she's like, what if cracker was for Belle? Except she's about 3 inches from my face.
Aw. All right, let me see how quick I can bring this up on Discord and still catch some of the intro piece. Here we go.
1993 to 1996. I feel very old.
Feeling nostalgic? Hang on, this volume
I
is.
played this in Latchkey.
Yep, so did I. Volume's a bit high over here, though. Let me do something about that for myself. Let's try it 40%. That's a lot better. Can you still hear it?
Yeah, just a little, which is probably good because if I remember, the music gets repetitive anyway.
Oh, so you're good with this then?
Hmm.
Okay. All
We
right.
can name everybody after other streamers we usually are with.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, here's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to announce.
What are you seeing if anybody else wants to pop in for Oregon Trail?
Yep. All right. Just for sake of killing time, and my stream is seeing it on my full screen because I'm not going to go to the trouble of bringing this up because I want the I want the stream to record the pop-up windows, which unfortunately you won't see because of how I have to do this. But it'll be an interesting thing to see if you or anybody can guess what happens each time a thing comes up. You'll still get the sound effects. And speaking of sound effects, let's kill a couple seconds for people to come in.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail. You're about to begin a great adventure, traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscape of North America. Your covered wagon, pulled by a team of oxen, will travel from Independence, Missouri, to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory, a journey of approximately 2,000 miles. Before you set off on the trail, you must register your name, the names of the members of your wagon party, and your occupation. After that, you'll need to buy supplies and make other important decisions. Good luck!
Okay, so I'm going to put myself down here. Do you wish to be one of the party members that can die?
Sure.
All right,
Let's see how long we both live.
right. The wagon leader is always the last to die. That's a hard-coded thing. So, unfortunately, only 4 players per customer. While we're waiting for others to come in, do you have an occupation preference?
I think I would like to be a carpenter.
Carpenter. Who else should we put up?
Well, Set hasn't been able to stream. Let's see how long he survives.
All right.
Hmm. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else normally joins Fridays?
Fridays,
Oh, Silver.
Tom on occasion, Silver. Silver's up next, actually, next week. You want him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it'll predict his luck for your games next week.
Hmm. And how about this?
Okay.
When Q is the last one in the universe, he will eventually die. What does Carpenter give us game wise? Double score, $800.
You need to decide when to set off on the trail.
Oh, those kind
If
of
you leave too
pop-ups.
early, there won't be much grass for your oxen to eat.
Are you're still
You may
streaming?
encounter
Yes, I
some
am.
very cold weather and late
Okay.
spring snowstorms.
Oh,
But if you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon
did you
before
want to
winter,
not stream this
which can
part?
be very dangerous.
No. I
If you
joined the
leave at
stream
just
to
the
see
right
if I could
time,
look at the
there will be
pop-ups on
green
my
grass
phone, but
and,
it just
for
has
the
the
most
welcome
part,
screen.
mild weather.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong.
Oh, it still says welcome to the Oregon Trail on stream.
Oh yeah, no, now it's working. I don't
Yeah,
know why it's stuck.
yeah. I'll go far enough for you to demonstrate a pop up as they would see it. When should we leave?
Um, oh, it's been so long since I played. I can't remember the good months. You pick.
The good months are May, June. March, April is bad early. July, August is bad late.
Just play easy mode and pick a good month then.
Okay. And we have $800 for the supplies at these prices. I know what I would do for the crazy hard run, but we have twice as much money as that run would allow.
Um, well, I remember that we need a certain number of oxen so that we actually like can afford to lose one here and there.
Actually, you know what?
I recommend at least 6 oxen to pull your wagon, and you'll need plenty of flour, sugar, bacon, coffee, and other types of food. I suggest you start out with at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your party. You'll need good, warm clothing, especially for the mountains. I recommend taking at least 2 sets of clothes per person. You'll need ammunition too. Each box of ammunition contains 20 bullets. Finally, you might want to take along some spare wagon parts. Wagon wheels, axles, and tongues are liable to break along the way. If you're unable to repair a broken wagon, you'll be in big trouble.
Did that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 oxen
Mhm.
is what he recommended.
Yep.
He said 2 sets of clothing per person, right?
Yep.
So let's put in his recommendations and see how much money is left and then adjust.
All right.
So it was 2 sets of clothes per person.
And 200 pounds of food per person. That was as far as his recommendations went. He never gave us
Well,
numbers
I
for
thought I
anything.
heard him say something about bullets. Or did he just kind of say it was a good idea to have some?
He just said each box of ammunition contains 20 bullets. He didn't say anything specific, and he didn't say anything specific about the wagon parts. So basically, some number above 0 is what that amounts to.
So maybe throw in one of each and see how that goes. And then there's places along the way, but if I recall, they get more expensive or something, right?
At a rate of 25% up from the previous fort, yes.
All right, so we actually still have a good amount of money left, but we'll also there's not a lot of way to earn money except what selling meat.
There's no selling, there's trading. Well, you trade along the trail, but you can't do any selling at a fort.
So that money needs to last us all the way.
Yeah, but fortunately, in this version, we can actually somewhat dictate half of the trade agreement. We can put something specific of a specific quantity up, and then hope that we get something we need in return. And the other forgiving part about that in this version is trading does not cost you a day like prior versions do. So if you're stranded, you could lose days and days and days attempting to trade. Not in this version though.
Okay, so I feel like bullets are relatively cheap if we actually run out. So maybe do like half, do 50 boxes.
That'll give us 1,000 bullets.
I mean, that should get us a lot of food. So we still have a little bit of money left. Do you recall if anything breaks a lot the most, and we should maybe have two of something on the wagon parts?
Varies by run. It's totally random.
Okay, well then let's keep the rest of our money for hoping we make it through other stuff.
Hmm. Riding on a pony, stuck a feather up his arse and. Oh, sorry. So all the things we can do here. Are you feeling old yet?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can adjust rations. We started filling, which goes at the rate of 1 pound per meal per day per person. Meager 2/3, bare bones 1/3, and people
Well,
start
and we have the
starving.
bullets, so we can hopefully hunt a little bit on the way.
Yep. Your paces, steady, strenuous grueling, can increase speed at the cost of health. Rest, talk. You get three different people who talk here. If at some point we have enough time to do like a real full blown shoot of this, we can go through all them.
You're
And
circling things that I can't see, so I'm assuming they're pop-ups.
oh shit, they might be. Oh, all right.
All right.
I'll slow down then. So for rations, you have the three choices of filling, meager, and bare bones. Which let me actually take a picture here.
Well, I'm just pulling up the stream on my phone so I can see the pop-ups.
Hmm. How far behind are we about
What do you mean?
on the stream? Like how long from when I bring something up?
Minimal lagging.
Oh, good. And then here's
I have it
pace.
muted since I can obviously hear you.
Okay, here's pace.
All right, I see. I mean, I see no reason to just not start out on medium everything and see how it goes.
Hmm. Here's what the trading window looks like. So, like I said, you can take one of these and dictate an amount out. So, I'm not actually going to do this, but if I were to say 100 bullets, somebody may come back with a counter or with a thing to offer for those 100 bullets. Or they'll say nobody has it to spare. It does not cost you any time.
So you can check what somebody's willing to offer you, but still have the ability to back out without wasting a day.
Yep.
Alright,
Very,
that's handy.
very forgiving compared to even the Apple II and original DOS versions. So you say everything medium and see what happens.
Well, I mean, unless you think it's worth doing like proper food for rations, which I feel like we have enough and we have a lot of bullets, we could start normal.
Hmm. Oh, I mean, if things go sideways, I can just show you the run that I do in comparison. But like, where this is yours as far as I'm concerned. We do whatever you say. So on 6 oxen, we pace at 17 miles. Oh no, that went up to 25. Well, let's do a hunt.
Better you than me. I was always bad at this.
Hmm.
What are you thinking of?
I was hoping for a buffalo.
Well, you can't carry a whole buffalo back, right?
No, but it's only one bullet, as opposed to the five I'm going to use getting to 200 pounds here.
Did it tell you the pounds as you shoot, or you're doing this from memory?
Relative memory. So those guys are about 50, 60 pounds per. Buffalo would be obviously one shot full load. So I would have been close to 200 if I'd only done four. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. 5 shots, 5 hits. So the in-game pop-ups look like this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I see nothing on either screen. Oh, there we are. Heavy fog, lose a day.
and depending upon how adventurous you're feeling, you could close the stream now and just try to guess at some of them, unless you want to regain familiarity with what can come up.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
try and remember.
Oh, and about that editable journal. Now that you should be able to see on the Discord stream.
I can, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So right now they look basically the same.
Yep.
It's interesting though how it streams one versus the other. Alright. I'm gonna trust your judgment with the river crossing because I don't remember real well how this goes.
So there's an explanation for this too, but basically the wagon bed is about 2.5 feet tall. You don't want to be fording any deeper than that. If you do, bad things happen. The main form of crossing would be to caulk the river, so they line the wagon with pitch and stuff to make it watertight, and that takes a day to do as opposed to fording, which you do immediately. Or even safer, but at a price and a time loss, you can take a ferry, which has a higher percentage of safety. Now, if you're watching on the Twitch stream, there's a cheese here, where if you say no because you don't want to wait this many days, you don't lose any time, but you can have something like this. If you don't want to sit and wait, so yeah, because the water is deep, we're going to ferry because we have the money. Now the ferry does have a chance of breaking apart. I've had that happen, and it has sucked, but most of the time it doesn't. Onward.
Okay, and the map down at the bottom is that little red line is where we're going, right?
Yep, that's us. We are
Alright.
we are headed toward the Big Blue River. You can see that under the distance section. Health has dropped to fair.
Okay, so I think because we seem to have a good amount of food, maybe we change the rations from meager and up them a little bit since health is dropping.
Filling rations. ...234 feet across, 3.9 feet deep in the middle. Across, at least to my eyes, has never seemed to matter much. It's the depth that really gives you trouble.
And you said what? More than 2 feet is bad or something? 2.5?
2.5 feet in the river, at best, the wagon will flood and some supplies may get damaged. At worst, somebody might drown. So we're going to caulk again.
Fording is out, too deep.
Yep. So we can wait to see if conditions improve, which would have the
Let's
added
caulk
effect.
it.
Caulk, you take a day, you line the wagon up to shove across like a boat, send your supplies across that way.
Okay, so when it says wait to see if conditions improve, I mean, at that depth, I can't imagine it's going to get shallow enough to be able to easily ford, so it sounds like caulking is our option here.
Yeah, but it also acts as a 1 day rest, so if your health is really starting to suffer, you can do that too. Sometimes, however, it'll just get worse. But we were already going to caulk anyway, so that doesn't change anything. To this
Woohoo!
day, that still makes me nervous.
What, caulking it?
Any river crossing.
Yeah, well, that's where if you start out with minimal money, you usually lose everything.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, 321. Some of the event pop-ups you can tell because they're the only ones that make a particular sound. Heavy
Well,
fog is one of them.
the volume is pretty low, so I'm not hearing a lot above the music.
All right, let me do something with that. Let's go to 65%.
Didn't change a ton on my end. Let me try adjusting the stream volume for me personally.
Hmm.
Because usually your computer is way louder than your voice, so I have you turned the stream turned down a tiny bit.
Hmm.
Alright, let's try that. A lot of fog.
Yep. So now we could buy stuff here at Fort Kearny, but if you look at the prices, they do indeed go up.
Alright.
25% from
So, I
Independence.
mean, we have a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Nothing is broken yet. We've
No.
been shooting enough food.
Yep.
Do we feel like we need anything?
Not at all.
Is there anything that can help get health back from fair to good, or it's just kind of
Steady.
exhaustion?
Steady pace. Slowing down.
Well, yeah, let's slow down a little, see if we can boost health up before the end.
Changing pace. Steady.
Now is when health will be important.
Yep. We haven't had any truly adverse events yet.
Don't curse it.
Can you hear the crickets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only event that has that.
Why so much fog though?
Great question.
What state are we supposed to be in? We were just at Fort Kearny. What state is that actually in?
Um, want to say Kansas?
I don't think of Kansas as a
let me
foggy state,
let me
but
double check
okay.
my let me double check myself. No, Nebraska.
Nebraska. I honestly don't think about Nebraska, so I have no idea if they're foggy.
Yeah. There's an adverse.
Alright. I see nothing so far on the stream. Oh, there we go. 6 pounds of food due to spoilage.
So the spoilage calculation is it takes however much perishable food you have, which basically amounts to fruit or game that you've shot down, and basically takes 10% of it. But with the math's a little more complicated than that because what it actually does is it takes, say for example, you have 68 pounds of perishable food. It'll just take whatever's in the tens place and before and take that much off. So you would lose 6 pounds off of 68 or anything from 60 to 69.
So
Is
starting with too much food means you might reach more spoilage.
um, Actually, the more hunted food you pile up. Because if you look at the status window, it's about to come up. Yeah, so you can see non-perishable food versus perishable. The non
Okay, but when you actually when you're buying food, it's not like you can specifically pick what kind.
No, it's always non-perishable though.
So your bought food is always non-perishable, and your perishable is anything shot.
Yep, anything shot or anything otherwise gathered.
Are there gathering areas? I don't remember.
No, there are two events in the game that basically represent gathered food. One of them is commonplace. I'll let you know when it comes up, and the other one you only get when you're running low on food. Which, since I don't expect that to happen, I'll tell you is an Indian helps you find food, which gets you 30 pounds of crop.
Okay.
But yeah, we lost 6, so we had 62 pounds of perishable food. We now have 56. That's how the math goes.
But we still have plenty of bullets, so we're not worried.
Oh yeah, plenty of bullets and plenty of food otherwise. We've gone a pretty long way, so let's go shooting.
What's up, Bo?
Get back here! Yeah, big fat son of a bitch. Get back here or I'll take it out on the Prince of the Forest. I do believe I missed a shot.
You did.
Ah well, better late than never, I guess. Just a shame I had to reenact the events of Bambi to do it. Also, you can't hunt when the weather shows very rainy.
Interesting.
We are pacing at 15 miles a day. Here's the commonplace food gathering event.
Oh, I see. It just says you found some.
Yep, that'll get you 20 pounds.
So you don't actively have to do anything. It just kind of appears randomly.
Yep. And unfortunately, there goes most of it.
There goes what?
Most of it.
More food.
Yeah. Should old acquaintance be forgot, and days of old lang syne? Okay, that's enough of that. It's too early.
Too early.
Yeah, it's not New Year's Eve yet.
Um, did we decide what we're playing New Year's yet?
Not yet. I'm still taking suggestions up until the day of. Probably open it up to more than one suggestion per guest if I don't hear from many others.
I wish I knew for sure everybody had tabletop. I'd love to do long distance Card Against Humanity with that entire wacky, insane set of packs.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think everybody has it.
Well, most of the crowd in this server does. Unfortunately, it seems like a good chunk of the crowd won't actually be around for that night. Existing plans and all that. So yeah, Fort
Well,
Laramie.
people keep inviting me to things, and I'm like, I'm not going out in public on New Year's.
Yeah, no, me either. So I figured, why don't we degenerate reprobate gamers do something here? So yeah, another price hike at a new fort.
Now, in your opinion, since we're about what would you call this, like a third of the way through the trip?
Uh, close to that, yeah.
Is there anything that is worthwhile to like maybe have an extra of at this point just in case?
I'd say a couple more oxen to speed us up. Like, anywhere from 2 to 4 would be good.
But there's no other way to get money on the way, right?
Not unless we trade for it. And as much
Um,
as we offer something other than money and then hope for money.
okay, well, let's do 2 more oxen then.
Mm. Everything else is still good.
And what is the purpose of the clothes? Just that they wear out eventually, or?
The purpose of the clothes is if you don't have clothes and the weather and the temperature report comes cold, it'll cost you health. I wasn't paying attention to the health gauge, but we are back up to good at some point.
Cool beans. Hi, Chloe. I already wrapped up the food onto chocolate.
This stretch of the trail sucks.
Why?
Food is scarce, grass is scarce. And after Fort Laramie, the wagon just slows down.
So it was a very good time to get an extra set of oxen.
Yeah.
So when you say grass is scarce, is there a place where that's marked? I mean, obviously that's what keeps the oxen fed, right?
Yeah, but there's no designated marking for it. Just in this kind of desert country that we're in, there's one particular event that you might see more often. Actually 3 potentially. Oh, that's been plaguing us since the beginning.
Yeah, the fog is just crazy. I'm laughing a little bit because Belle, I had to pick her up to sit back down when I went to get my snack, and she has just stayed on my lap hoping for snacks to drop this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I got was a little like salami and cheese and crackers, and I gave everybody a salami, so now all 3 of them are staring at me like, what if more salami for dogs?
Aw. Sorry, puppers.
Okay, so what is bad water?
Mechanically, that's a fairly big health hit. More than likely going to drop it straight to fair. That's one of the 3. Here's another of the 3. This increases the likelihood of an ox getting sick, or a sick ox dying.
And it doesn't matter how much human food you have.
No. So watch health. Yeah,
Oh,
there
I
you
see.
go.
It dropped to fair.
And there's number 3. No water,
Does.
interestingly, is not as big a health hit as bad water. And I say that out of the fact that health tends to drop a level much more often on bad water than it does on no water. So I would expect if there's a numerical scale going on for health in the background, that we'll still be at fair even after this. Too many
Well,
of the...
yeah, because thirsty is okay. Getting sick from bad water is how you, like, end up with dysentery.
Yeah. Here's an uncommon one.
I'm waiting for the pop-up to show up on the stream.
Mm.
Alright. Lost the trail for a day. Oh, is that like take a wrong turn?
Yeah, and that'll really just amount to a 1-day forced rest. So we might get health back for this. Nope. So we're moving at
So
what is now...
if there's something like no water, does rain help?
It seems to decrease the likelihood of it coming up. And this is just years and years of memories and observing when and how often the events happen. love to be able to see the source code for this and try to pick it apart. But I feel like it's more fun to postulate based on observation. We might still be okay.
Okay, that sound effect sounded like something. Oh, there it is. Bad water again.
Yeah. Yeah, that one comes up for a lot of the bad events.
When you said this section just sucks, so this is why.
Yeah,
But there doesn't seem to be much you can do prevention-wise.
there isn't.
You just kind of have to hope you have enough food and a decent pace.
Yep. You could run grueling, but that comes at an obvious health deficit. And that's
Well, I
grass.
feel like you're no grass, bad water. It's good to stay steady.
That might push us down to poor. And if it does, we're going to want to rest at South Pass. No, we're still okay. And we're definitely not now.
What was that one?
That was bad water. And, yep,
Alright, how far away are we from the next?
we're there.
Oh, there you go.
You're probably hearing the music ahead of the Twitch stream. So yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a lag. So we have to pick how many days to rest.
Yep.
And that mostly eats up our food, right?
Yep. We can go up to 9. I generally go between 5 and 7 if health gets this low.
Well, then let's go for 6.
Yep. It should get us back up to the high end of fair.
And then the next opportunity, I guess you should go hunting.
Yep. After the Green River is usually a good place to do that. Or alternatively, if we feel we
There
need...
it is. I see we got more fruit.
Yep. Alternatively, if we feel we need more supplies, we can go to Fort Bridger, but that's now at a 75% price hike from Independence. I prefer
Yeah,
to
and I
take...
mean we have a little bit of money left, but I'd rather keep it if something actually breaks and get there faster.
Yeah, I'd rather take the Green River as well. And health made it back up.
Good.
Yes, precisely.
Now you can rest at any time.
Yes. But it seems like rest is more effective at a landmark, which makes sense.
Do you want to go hunting since we're away from places?
I'd rather just shoot the sick ox. It's kind of useless to us now. Oxen never recover, so effectively we're down to 7 oxen, and the next thing that'll happen with an ox is it'll die. So basically, if you have no sick ox, one becomes sick. If you have a sick ox, that ox will die. Or who knows, it may live the rest of the trail, but no other ox.
Okay, I see the pop-up for it. So when you hit OK, what does it do? Give you options?
No. The only options you get involving oxen are if you have no food and you're at very poor health, and then it'll give you an option to slaughter one.
Oh.
And the first thing to one of us.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the pop-up to actually appear. Oh! Broken arm.
These are nasty. Not only do they make you more susceptible to some other illness, they last a month.
Is there anything worth changing? I mean, everybody's being fed well, and you're not moving at a cooling pace, so...
No, he's already hurt. Basically, just hope he gets better. So you can see that under current health on the right of this pop-up. Under status.
I see.
Also, while a party member is sick or injured, it also slows you down a little bit. We've been pacing at 15 miles. We now pace at 12 per day.
What popped up? I heard the noise, but...
Bad water.
Again. You gotta tell me what it is, because the Twitch is lagging behind.
The journal on the Discord stream will also show you. each time I hit OK.
Okay.
Two bad waters in a row.
And there's no function of the game where you can store extra water to avoid this. You just have to suffer through any bad waters that pop up.
Correct. That wasn't introduced until Oregon Trail 2, 3 years after this,
Got it.
when you could start carrying canteens and barrels and such.
I mean, water also does add a lot of weight, so.
Yeah. Alright. We had better chill here before we.
Yeah, with a broken arm, let's take a little rest.
Actually, there's a better way to do this at this river. There's a ferry, which means we can dictate how long we wait and force a rest. And, how would you feel about fording in 40 feet of water?
Yeah, how about let's just take the ferry? We still have money, right?
Yeah, we do.
How much is the ferry to go across?
The ferry is always $5. What I want to do is
Yeah.
wait like 5 or 6 days. Yeah, here we go. So that we get a forced rest in. You can see the food going down each day. Come on, come on. If you don't hear a horrible water dipping sound, you're okay. Alright, let's get a day away from
We're
the.
still at fair, so I guess that rest didn't help very much.
Well, it'll probably prevent that bad water we just got from dropping our health to the next level down. And then.
You need to go hunting.
Yep, I'm working on it. Alright, now I'll wait for.
That was a lot of bonks.
Yep,
Lost for 5 days. Oh no.
yep. And also.
I'm exhausted.
Yep.
I mean, that's why I have all of next week off, because yes, I am genuinely exhausted.
Mm.
We decided 4 was the sweet spot with the deer, right?
Uh, 4 is half and half as to whether it'll get you to capacity. 4 plus one of those fast ones is a better. Well, yeah, fuck it. Alright, we got lucky that time. Never mind the fact that I missed 2 shots.
But we still have a good amount of bullets, I think.
Yep.
You might want to go hunting again. We
Yeah.
only have like 500 pounds of food.
Yeah,
We keep getting delayed.
Yeah, I need to advance a little bit though, otherwise we may not see very much to shoot. Somewhere around 50 miles is usually okay. Since we've got 2 people injured, we're slowed twice, pacing at 11 miles. Hey!
What is that noise?
It's a good one.
Oh, I'm not so exhausted anymore.
Yep, you are no longer sick. And the happy sound effect you just heard, that's the only event for that.
Okay. But Set still has a broken arm.
Yes, he does. And he's expected to still have that for the next, I'd say 5 to 7 days at this point. He broke it on July 16th. If I remember the journal correctly, yes. So somewhere in the neighborhood of August 13th through 15th, he should recover.
Okay.
Christ on a cracker.
What happened now?
Oh, nothing new.
Oh,
in as
we
much as
missed it
nothing,
again.
in as much as nothing we haven't seen before.
I mean, to be fair, I do this to myself in real life as well.
Mm.
A lot of squirrels.
I've learned how to anticipate when I shoot and they start running. Nope.
Better you than me. I used to waste a lot of bullets here.
Yeah, you have to kind of anticipate ahead, especially with the faster ones. I am getting progressively worse as the trips go on. 211, not bad. Bad water. Fruit. No water. Yeah, I tend to get really shit on around this point, and we are at poor health, 77 miles out from the next landmark.
Should probably rest a bit.
Yeah, I don't see as we have much of a choice here. 6 days. Let's get back up to fair if we can. And you're okay. And Set's okay.
And there you go, August 18th. You were right. It is about a month. What?
Wait for it.
I have the measles?
What have
What the fuck?
What have I told you about playing in Hazard Park? Alright. Ah! Don't know how I missed that first one, but okay. Stop it! Enough!
Were you mostly hitting bad water because we dared to take the shortcut?
Possible. And here's a new one. Now, here's the fun thing about this. There are 3 distinct sound effects, one for each wagon part that breaks.
Okay, but we have an extra wheel, right? So
do.
do we just...
We could just replace it, or we could attempt to fix it and save the wheel. Either action costs a day. Replacing the wheel would, if I remember correctly, cost us 2 if if we try to repair it and fail. Let's try it. Okay, so we were forced to use the spare. And our health is once again poor. And it's now fair.
Oh, we were forced to rest 2 days.
Yeah. So we're at the very low end of fair right now.
Well, we'll rest when we get to Soda Springs and give us a proper rest, because we're only 17.
Yeah. We're probably going to be at poor when we get there as a result of that last thing. No, we're not. My, what fortune.
Let's go on the high end. You said we could do 7.
We can go up to 9 in a single rest.
You think we have enough food for that not to be an issue?
Oh yeah, we use up 15 pounds a day. That's still
Yeah.
quite a while at 500 pounds.
So let's make it a couple of days then.
And we just lost a lot of hunting food. But you're okay.
Well, at least I survived the measles.
Yep. And 35 pounds of food lost. Uh-oh.
How do we lose that much so fast?
Spoilage. We got hit with 2 spoilage events and this.
And what is this?
A couple seconds, it should come up.
You have cholera.
Yes, I do. So I guess I got my wish, didn't I?
I guess you did.
I wanted
So We are at a place. Is there somebody to trade with? Is medicine a possibility, or do you just have to be sick?
No, there's no medicine option here.
Okay.
And on my birthday, no less.
It's a little funny. Actually, we should screenshot that. Hold on.
It's quickly. It's almost okay. Sorry. I
No, I mean I can't do the pop up anyway, but I can in fact grab that you have cholera from the journal.
okay. And we're still having problems. Ah. Oh, the day before my birthday. So I looked up and I saw the 5th.
Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner.
And at Fort Hall, the prices are double from Independence.
Now, do you feel that it's worth it to have an extra wagon wheel since we had to use one?
Yeah, at this point, I think we'd better. Cause, cause knowing my luck, that's going to be the next thing to break, and we won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, what happens if you don't have a spare and you can't fix it?
Stuck until you can trade and get one. And if you don't have many supplies, you're screwed right out of hand.
In that case, we should go hunting. We're under 300 pounds of food.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bear.
How many pounds?
They go for roughly 100 apiece. Now, can I ask a really dumb, stupid question? Let me know when
Hi.
the pop-up hits.
All right. All right. 201 pounds.
And we will be able to carry back
200.
it's 1 goddamn pound. Just take it.
Game rules,
I
man.
know game rules, but it's 1 pound. Just eat it while you're there. God damn. Like I that pound could be the difference between life and death. But no, 200 pounds. Stop it. Thank you. No. All this wasted
Might
food.
need we might need to go hunting again as we continue to waste food.
We're also going to need a rest. Again, stranded out in the middle of Buffalo, New York.
All right, let's rest then. We got a while to go for Snake River. You have a fever.
Can something please happen to Silver?
You're having a bad September.
Yeah, well, so are you. Now. And you're gonna have a bad October.
Lovely.
Just walk it off.
Like, I can't walk off a broken leg. That's not how that works.
Really? Oh, god damn it, enough! Also, that rattling, take a guess before it comes up.
Snake?
That's right.
Oh, you were bitten?
Yeah, that comes up on the status as snake bite, which is basically another illness. And you want to know something really, really great? In all of my years playing this game and putting myself in one of the slots that can get sick and die, I have never once survived a snake bite. Ever.
Oh boy.
So, the conclusion is foregone.
What does this music mean? Are you dead?
Somebody's dead.
I'm
And
dead.
wow.
That's so vague, though. Like, got a fever, had the measles, randomly got sick with no explanation, and died.
The canon explanation I made for this is you had a broken leg and it got infected.
I guess.
I was looking away actually. I wasn't looking at the screen when that came up. I heard the music and I'm like, yup. And then I look over and it wasn't me. And Silver is still avoiding absolutely everything. And somebody has the master illness now.
Fun. Hold on, now I gotta
Well, well, now everybody can see the before and after. Here, let me time it out so it stays put. Oh, and they chose a very nice word for the situation.
Very nice word.
Here's how death comes up in status.
Oh, deceased.
Hmm. And now food only goes down by 12 pounds a day. And that sick ox is still alive.
Shockingly.
Mm,
Considering how often we've run out of grass and had water.
mm. Now this river has a higher chance of tipping over if you caulk. They took its real life treacherous and incorporated it into the game. Oh, and also picture the journal for a second.
Okay. No water, bad water?
Yeah. How can you have no water at all and then in the next couple seconds the water goes bad?
You get desperate and you find some water and it happens to be bad?
How's this? I'll be goddamned.
Hmm.
Miracles happen
You
every day.
healed from a snake bite.
Miracles happen every day. I never thought I would.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I died instead.
Yeah, I feel bad you had to. Oh, and he never came back from the cholera.
What?
Look at the journal.
Wait, is his status broken arm and cholera?
No, the broken arm overrides the cholera or the dysentery. And Silver finally gets his.
All right. I'm getting ready to write this one down. Wait for it to.
Yep, here it is on the journal.
Oh, Shenandoah,
I So there's a new option here. Hire an Indian to help. Like the Green River, the Snake River's dimensions are always static, always 1,000 feet across, always 12 feet deep, and always incredibly treacherous. You could caulk like before, but you run a very high risk of getting tipped over and bad things happening. If you hire an
Is that
Indian,
just because it's so long or because it's so deep?
because it's an unseen factor because it's treacherous. And if you go to talk to the people um, in this area, they'll explain that. But if you hire an Indian by giving them 2 sets of clothing or 3 sets of clothing, depending on what comes up here, the success rate, far as I can tell, goes up to 100%. Because I've never had a tip over with a guide.
So if you talk to people here, what happens?
So take a look.
Okay, so that's the other reason to have extra
It
clothing.
says
And
right
since
here in the
might
Shively
as well give
guidebook,
away some
you
clothes.
must
Yeah.
hire an Indian to pilot you at the crossings of the Snake River, it being dangerous if not perfectly understood. But my husband insists on crossing without a guide.
Now, I have successfully done this without a guide, but not very often.
So statistically, it's rare.
Yeah, statistically, you want to take the Indian guide.
Well, we have the extra clothes since I'm dead. Might as well be safer. What's up, Bowie?
So, how daring are you feeling?
Not very. Why?
Okay, then we'll.
I'm already dead.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. We'll surrender your clothing for this then. So, yeah, no problem.
I cannot believe how many people made this journey in reality.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And I mean, all this stuff happened too.
I know.
Okay, we better stop now. Oh, now it's my turn with the big D.
The big D, huh?
Yes, the big D. I mean, if
You're
it.
gonna change the journal? Go ahead. Alpha has a big D.
Hey, the dysentery memes are big enough that it's an appropriate name.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Here's a new one. One you don't get too often. But it can.
Rough trail.
Yep. Can damage health, can increase possibility of an injury.
Okay, so if we're at fair, what pacing options do we have? Will slowing down help, maybe?
We can't slow down any further than steady.
Oh, so there isn't like a mosey option?
Nope. Unfortunately, there's not. We're kinda stuck like this. And resting, of course, but we're into October now. We're in danger of hitting winter in the Sierra Nevadas. And if that happens, we might get blizzarded.
Well, we have enough clothes for everybody since I'm dead, so at least there's that.
Right. Like, we should be alright in the cold weather, but if we're stranded and everybody's hibernating,
Might want to go hunting.
yeah.
What's wrong, Bo? He jumped when you shot the deer.
Sorry, Bo. Jesus.
What was that?
That was the worst kind of forced rest.
Well, nothing in the journal, so I'm confused.
Pop up on its way.
Trail is impassable.
Yeah, that hits you either anywhere from 6 to 10 days.
Fun. What is that music for?
We are gathered here today.
You died, but not of a snake bite.
Yeah. We are gathered here today to say farewell to our dear friend Alpha, who, let's be honest, was a complete fucking cocksucker, and we're all better for it. And it happened while we were on a forced rest. That's the worst.
Why is that the worst?
Well, you're not so... It's kind of sad to be dying on Jesus Christ. We're in trouble. I mean real legitimate trouble. Like we're forced to rest on an impassable trail and we're all dying out.
Oh my god. Wait, who's left alive?
Set.
Is it just Set and Q?
Yes. That's a big old caribou, good for almost 200 pounds. Now, a sick and or injured person can still help carry food. When you're by yourself, as in the only one alive, you only get 100 pounds. So now if you get this and the fourth person dies, you've gotten that much more mileage out of your food. Well, I'm getting worse.
Hold on. I'm trying to get Set has a broken leg.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, go away, Discord pop-ups. Wait, hold on. I just realized Silver had cholera and then he died of typhoid.
Yep. That happens. Set's on a broken leg, and at this point I don't expect him to survive, even at good health.
On top of old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my true lover.
Oh.
For trying to blow.
Is there anything worth doing here?
Not really. Health is back up to good. We're going as slow and as eatingly as we possibly can.
What's the status all say? Still has a broken leg, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be for...
A month.
Yeah. So, end of November. We need to get through the mountains or we're gonna be in trouble.
This is wild because, like, in theory, we did everything right and everybody is still dying.
Yeah. Welcome to the trail. What time is it? Oh, wow. I think my crazy hard difficult run will have to wait for another time.
Yeah.
But I have beaten the high score on that run, so I do look forward to displaying that. Maybe as the warm-up on New Year's Eve. Well,
What do you
about...
count as what do you count as beating?
There's a top 10
Like,
there's a top 10 high score list. The top score
ah,
there. Doing better than that is, as far as I'm concerned, beating this. So look what finally happened.
Ox finally died.
Wow, he was sick for almost 1,000 miles. This is beyond words now.
At least with only one person, really. Well, two, I guess, but it's not like
Here's
we have to hunt very much.
here's an uncommon one.
Waiting for it to appear. A thief stole 68 pounds of food.
I've had it happen where I had 13 oxen and the thief stole 13 oxen. Do explain to me
What?
how that's mechanically possible without any detection.
Uh, you drank too much and you're passed out.
I suppose.
You're mourning the entire rest of your family.
That's accurate now.
Oh no. Who died?
The only one who could.
Oh, right, because Q can't die. Oh, man.
He can now.
Wait, he can only die if everybody else dies, right?
That's right. So, you have seen every conceivable illness: measles, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, fever, snake bite, broken arm, broken leg. What do you think Set will get? Or not Set, Q.
I don't know.
I'm gonna wager on I'm gonna wager on cholera, and we're not going to Fort 150% hike.
150% what?
Hike. As in price hike. Everything's
Oh.
fucking ridiculously expensive at that point. And notice the journal is now saying I instead of we. And one other thing.
Hello, Bowie.
This.
Look at it. Oh, only 100 pounds by yourself.
Yep.
Okay, but I gotta admit, it's a little bit funny that it only matters that you're alive, because, like, in theory, if you went hunting, somebody with a broken leg, they could still carry 100 pounds back.
That's what happened with Set, yeah.
Can't believe the oxen outlived all the people.
Yeah, amazing. All I have to do is get there. Just let me get there. Because if I get here, we're home free.
Yep. Here where?
The Dallas.
Ah.
2 more days. Now we have two choices. We could take the toll road for $5 and go another 100 miles the way we've been going, or I can play the river rafting game and get out of this now while Q still breathes.
I mean, if you feel like rafting.
I may as well just to demo this. I used to do this with my eyes shut just because
Seriously?
only once have I done it blind without hitting any rocks. And I so wish I recorded it. So if you hit a rock, bad things happen. Don't hit any rocks.
Yeah, like you lose stuff and or your life.
Yeah. And the final pop-up.
Yay! At least one person survived, kind of.
Now, the some director's commentary I heard on this game is that the next song you hear, the prerequisite was that the people who sang it had to literally not be able to sing properly. Like they had to be bad singers. That's how they selected the chorus for this.
Okay.
Let every good fellow now join the song. Viva la company. Success to each other and pass it along. Viva la company. Viva la, viva la, viva la more. Viva la, viva la.
You know, based on that director's commentary, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it's downright good. I didn't believe it when I heard it. And finally, this.
Alright, so how's this based off of? So it's scored based on how many people survive, whether your wagon is okay?
Yeah,
Can you survive without your wagon?
No, it's just an automatic 50 points. And the health
Okay.
matters. The health matters too. Good health is 500 points a person. Fair is 4. Poor is 3. Very poor, which we thankfully never hit, is 2.
So spare wagon parts are minimal.
Yeah.
Clothing is minimal. Bullets are minimal.
We didn't even use
Food.
a full box of. Oh no, sorry, we did. We used 2 boxes and a bullet.
And then your carpenter bonus is times 2.
Yep.
Alright.
So. So here's the top score that I was referring to.
And he is the only person there that was a trail guide.
Well, I think the ranks changed in this game based on how high your score is. I want to say it's 3,000 from Greenhorn to Adventurer and 6 from Adventurer to Trail Guide. Now, I'm not actually going to make this run, but I do want to show you what conditions under which I do my ultra hard run. So see the teacher bonus? They have no special
No,
advantages.
the pop-up is
Oh, that's
the
right.
pop-up is lagging.
Right, sorry.
Okay, so the teacher has the least money and no advantages.
Right, but the biggest final bonus, 3.5 times your final score. So I go with teacher.
So you're trying to go for maximum potential points.
That's how I do it. And it's also an extremely difficult thing to do. It's a point of pride for me if I were to still be able to do it now.
So do you leave a little early? Do you leave a little late? Or do you stick to May
I
if you're
stick,
doing...
I stick to May. And then with the $400, here's how I budget that out. 12 oxen, 10 clothing, 6 bullets, or 6 boxes of bullets.
Now, we only went through 2 boxes and you're still shooting for the same person, so you could actually get less bullets.
I could, yes. But all I need is for a theft or for a wagon accident.
Fair.
One of each part, and then however much food $8 gets me, which is 40 pounds. Because I want my last 10 for the two ferries along the trail. So basically, what this amounts to is you need an immediate hunting trip. That's the condition under which I play to shoot the high score.
Why so many oxen? Just so you can go faster?
So I can go faster, and if I lose an ox or two to sickness, I still maintain top speed.
Got it.
But yeah, if you go below a certain number of oxen, which how they had presented to you is six, you actually need eight to go at the best pace you can. And I say that as the maximum amount of oxen is 20, and they go at a certain speed, whatever your pace is. What's the lowest number of oxen you can have and still go that same speed? That's 8. So 12 is kind of my buffer
Makes sense.
in case of all the stupidity.
And then you make a point to not buy anything along the trail because you only have enough money um for the ferries.
Yes. And then if I have to, stock up on food and use that as my trading implement. But yeah, I may I may start off New Year's Eve with that just as kind of a warm up as people are
And what speed do you go? Are you trying to do it fast? Do you do it like grueling or you stay steady?
depends entirely on health. Starting out grueling. Never change your rations. Never change them from filling. Because I mean, if you go grueling pace, you're going to lose enough health as it is.
Fair enough.
But yeah, as people trickle in on New Year's Eve, I may make that the warm up. And then once everybody's there and we have enough people for Cards Against or Jackbox, then we can jump there.
Yeah, maybe we should ping people and ask like people who are planning to come who has tabletop or who might be willing to buy it
Hmm.
because it's not expensive.
Yeah, it's like $20 on a day where it's not on sale. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? Why don't I throw that?
Can't believe we all died, even though we did pretty like decent with money and everything.
Yeah, I know.
It's just proof that it's like semi-random.
Yep. Well, we have definitely made a show, and hope everybody enjoyed the little bonus we did here. Let me break this off. We're done with it. And that's all we're doing for you fuckers. Good night.